Hey everybody, it's Tabitha. So we are coming at you from the new studio. So I'm super psyched. I need to figure out a name for it though. So if you have any ideas, feel free to comment and let me know, but it has to be something amazing and cool. So when people say, hey, I'm going over to blah, 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 everybody's like, oh yeah, oh, I can't wait to go. So anyways, today we are going to do a half face. This half is going to be our hack. So it'll be highlight, contour, whole 9 yards. This half is just going to be our glow kit, which is bronzer. So basically I'm going to show you the difference when you have your hack with some bronzer and then just bronzer. So if you're just, you know, trying to go out real quick, it's a great thing. So I'm actually going to attempt to do a straight line down the middle of my face. So let's see if I can do that. And my whole face is like breaking out ridiculously. Wow, I'm so bad at straight lines. This is absolutely terrible. Hopefully. Let's just rub that one together. Right down the middle. Maybe that's what I should have tried instead of using a brush. Just right down the middle here. So this is actually my braiding color. So it's actually perfect to do right down the middle of the face. All right. Okay, so, oh my god, this is already fun. Oh, so excited. All right, I'm going to try not to talk much because, as you all know, when I chat, it gets long. And I don't want it to be long. I want it to be short so you guys can see how easy it is and how fast. All right, so first one we're going to go in, got my palette here. We are going to do our hack side first, all right? Now, I love the 3D brush. While you can put it on with your fingers, I found that the brush, I've learned how to use it properly to where it doesn't put too much on, but it also is pretty quick. All right, so we're using this fluffy side for right now. Tapping into our contour color. Mine is Astoria. And remember, you're just tapping. We're not swiping in our stuff because you don't need a ton. So I'm basically going to come down this side here. I have a very round face. So when I am putting on my contour, it's usually a little wider, and I try to do it a little bit like kind of angled to where it's going to elongate my face. And then I also will do right down here because I have these chubby cheeks. And you can see these big old, what do they call them, jowls or something? I really don't like the sound of that, but so I really am trying to make sure that I can like sculpt what I'm doing, okay? Which, let me take a quick picture because I should have did it before. Okay, so I'm gonna add a little more to my cheeks here. Darken it up a little. Now I'm not going to blend that or this right now. You might have noticed I was blending this down. That is just so I don't forget. So I always like to kind of blend my neck down, and you can add some here if you want to kind of give some shadow under your chin. Get rid of those doubles like I got rid of her. So you can do like some chin, neck sculpting. But as you can see, so like the darker is shadowing, so we're kind of sculpting and contouring that shadowy part, right? Okay, so next we are going to go down our nose. I'm actually going to use my finger for this because I want it to contour a little darker than normal. So I'm literally coming kind of from like my eyebrow right there, just kind of coming over. I cannot believe how many freckles I have right now. It's crazy. I'm doing my nostril a little bit because, as you can see, I have like a really wide nose. But we're gonna blend that, and that's gonna look awesome. Now for our brightening, I already brightened kind of like normal place. So our normal place is kind of like a heart, and then down the middle of your nose, right under your lip, and right here on your chin. So the place I need to add it though is gonna be here to kind of give me a nice little eye lift, and in the middle here to add some brightening to the inner eye. Okay, and when we blend that, we're going to be blending under, so it's going to help with whatever kind of coverage you need under here as well. All right, so now for our mane, we're going to go back to this fluffy side and tap in. So I use White Peach for my brightener and then June for my mane. So I, as you can see, am a little red in my face. So June actually helps with that. So I don't color correct because I actually like a little bit of rosiness. I just feel like it makes me kind of. But so I'm basically filling in the rest of the spots that I don't have contour brightener in with my main shade. So they, you know, it's kind of like a foundation. Brightener is your concealer, and of course contour is contour. All right, so we've got this half done. We're gonna blend it out, and we'll take a picture of the half face since I haven't done anything on this side. So that part is actually really good that I didn't do that. And we'll also kind of add bronzer. But right now, I'm going to contour my nose real quick. Now, the thing with blending contour is you can overblend. So me, I'm always petrified of not blending enough, but you can overblend at the same time. So, and we're going to go kind of close to that line that we did, just so we can blend that side. And we're going to be going up with everything because, as we know, gravity, we're not going to help that. We don't want to help gravity. Also going to kind of go over my eyelid a little bit. I get darkness on my eyes in general, like all over, top and under. So I always like to go do that. All right. So right now I'm kind of blended in. Make sure I didn't miss anywhere. And as you can see now, all we got left is our contour, right? So we're going to blend our contour, and on our top one here, we're blending up into our hairline, okay? Because we don't want a crazy line. Like, we want it to look as natural as possible. So we're going to blend up into our hairline. And that's for both, like, the sides. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm like peeling from having a sunburn on my forehead. It looks like a snake. It's disgusting. I'm gonna make sure my eyes are right there. All right, so then for our contour, we're just gonna kind of flick up in the area we put it. So nothing too crazy. Nothing outrageous, right? And as you can see, so it just kind of evens me out. You know, it doesn't cover my freckles fully, which is fine. I don't want my freckles covered. But what I like to do is kind of do a little face feel, and I don't have any tackiness, which is good. So this is with just our HAC, okay? HAC side, nothing yet. So as you can see, like I said, it just kind of really evens me out personally, gives me a little bit more shape. Like you can tell by this side, like I've got, like, my cheek looks a little bit more chiseled. All right, so now we are going to add some bronzer to this look. Now, I just started doing this because it looks good. So the one thing I've never done though is mixed my illuminator and bronzer like in one swirly. So I'm going to try that today because I think that's an awesome idea, and it really gets you like glowing in all the right spots and together. So we're going to use the blush and bronzer. We're literally like kind of dipping in kind of like half and half, and I'm just going to switch so I get some on both sides. So contours up here because we're shaping and giving shape to our face. Bronzer is just to kind of warm, and it's supposed to be where the sun touches, right? So sun is going to touch kind of down here, right? It's going to touch your cheeks. It's going to touch your chin, and it's going to touch your nose, right? So you can kind of lay it down. I kind of look at it like a C almost, but it's just really warming it up. But it kind of gives you that like just summer look. And as you can see, like I didn't put up here, just kind of in those spots where the sun's going to naturally hit you. And if it's not, you know, you can put more or less, depends on what you like. But we're going to go ahead and add a lip and cheek color. So I'm going to do black cherry on this side. Well, you guys can really see the difference once you've got everything on. And I'll show you guys another little trick in just a second after I put on. So there's some blush. And then on top of that, I'm actually going to put on some illuminator. So when you're doing illuminator and blush and contour, you want to think of it kind of like a 3 levels, right? So you're going to have contour, blush, illuminator. Almost like Neapolitan ice cream, you know, chocolate, strawberry, vanilla. Boom. Chocolate, strawberry, vanilla. Kind of like that. All right. So I'm just going to take my other side and kind of just blush up. And if you want to blend a little more, go for it. Again, I like to do the little test that I'm not tacky. If you're tacky, you either got too much product or you need to blend a little more. If you are tacky, this bad boy with damped or dampened is amazing. This will get off excess that you have too much on. And it feels really good, I'm not gonna lie. It sets it really nicely and it feels really good. So let's take a quick pic on our side by side. So cool. I love when a good side by side works out well. Okay. And I will show you guys something else once we're done. All right, now we want to do just bronzer over here, right? We just want a quick summer look, run out the door. Maybe we're headed to the beach. Maybe we're just running to the grocery store and don't feel like doing a full face. So what we're gonna do with that is we have a summer glow kit, right? Now this is Heat Waves. We're actually not going to use that particular one, but I'm going to use Sunlit because it is pretty neutral to where anyone can use it. And we are going to use our Bella and our Rose Gold. So for brightener, we're doing exactly what we did on the other side with brightener. Like we're going to kind of give ourselves like this little eye lift over here. And we'll kind of do this. Now we are not going to contour this side of our face. All right, not going to contour. We're not going to use our mane either. So basically we are just using brightener and the bronzer and illuminator. So again, we're kind of going to swirl our big end of our brush into those two. Now I'm kind of doing it to where I want to get both on each side. And this might even be too much. It really does go a long way. So for this particular, I like to kind of do like a raccoon. So we are going to like kind of come under on our cheeks, over this way. Like this, and we're just really brightening or bronzing our face. So you can see how it's literally just bronze, right? I'm gonna actually go a little bit, and normally I would kind of go over on my nose here. Kind of reminds me of like a raccoon. We're gonna go on the chin. Yeah, cool. So the good thing is I picked up enough to do like all the areas I wanted to hit. Okay. And we're gonna want to get this brightener. Probably should have did that before. But so we're just really brightening up this eye real quick with what we had on there. Now over this. Your nose is gonna be where now you can see how warm that side is. This side you can see how my cheek's a little more defined and my jawbone right here, right? But both are giving you like just this beautiful kind of summery look. I mean, this full face, which is great for every day, but if you want to look a little bronze just to give yourself some color to go out the door, then it's perfect for that. And we are actually going to go back and add just a little finishing touch. Put some illuminator up here. And we're gonna kind of bring it down our nose right here. Because why not? We want that summer glow. Looking like a goddess. And I'm just gonna kind of, I'm not even gonna put like a lip and cheek on this side. Just because I don't think we really need it. So, full with bronze, just bronzer. Both look awesome, right? So either way, we got you covered. So that was just kind of a simple little quick way to do it. So any questions, let me know. If you need color match, or if you need to know like, hey, is there different illuminators that would go better, or different bronzers, hit me up. There are tons of different ones. There's Bella, there's Tan Lines, there's Heat Waves, and Tan Lines. So I don't know if I said that one. I don't think I did, but anyways, we have 4. So whatever your complexion, we gotcha. All right, well, I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for coming and hanging and checking out my look on Hack with Bronzer, just bronzer. So talk to y'all later. Don't forget to stay awesome and amazing and do something awesome for yourself today. See ya.